Welcome to Women in the Know, where we discuss everything from politics and policy to relationships and marketing. We take the things we've learned through our life experience, our business experience, and our relationships and share it with you to hopefully give everybody a little something they didn't know. So Rebecca, we were talking with Nancy Friedman today, and her whole theme of life is fun. And she truly lives by that. You can tell by everything that she does. So I know that you and I are talking about our themes for the year, and one of yours is to create more fun, deliberately create more fun. So I want to talk about how we do that, because so much of last year and hopefully not much more of this year has been, clouded by the pandemic and political unrest. And I mean, there's just been, and then personal struggles with will my business survive? I mean, it's on so many levels, and navigating children through all of this and virtual school. And so in the midst of all of this, how do we have fun?
Oh my gosh, what a big question. It is my theme for this year. And because I have a tendency to be on the serious side, and my business is a serious business with Zoracle Profiles. So it is a conscious, deliberate thing. Nancy was raised in a fun, playful, silly, jokester environment. I was not. I was raised in a serious, heavy, save the world environment. The world is going to come to the end. So I don't have this natural instinct to think fun. So for me, the way I'm attempting to bring more fun is to think more like a child. Right? To start to look at the world more like a child would. So if there's a hill, can I roll down it, right? Can I finger paint? What noise can I make that would scare someone? Just some silly things that will bring fun, because I think the childlike, innocent spirit knows how to have more fun than the serious adult that's within me. So I think one of my goals is to be more childlike, be more silly, and deliberately do it. How about you? What are you thinking would bring more fun into your life?
Well, my theme of the year is to try and become a tornado of joy. So joy and fun are a little bit different, but in alignment. They're complementary ideas. And I grew up more serious. Also, I take things seriously. I internalize a lot of things. I take on other people's stress and worries a lot. So one of the ways that I have coped with that part of my personality is to always have something to look forward to. And now that I'm saying it, I'm trying to think, I don't think I have something on my radar right now.
Oh no, we got to
get. It could be something like getting my nails done, or spending some time by myself, or going on a trip. I mean, it could be tiny or it could be monumental. One year, my husband took me at Christmas time, he told me he was going to take me to the US Open tennis in September. Wow. So I had a huge thing for 9 months to look forward to. So that was a big one. But it doesn't have to be that big. And I find that if I have that something to look forward to, the excitement of anticipation is almost as fun as the event. So it always gives me something in the back of my mind. But I also think one of the things that I need to do better is acknowledge when I'm actually having fun in the moment.
Yes.
Because I can get bogged down and this happened and that happened and this happened. But in this moment, I'm having fun, and I need to just sort of embrace that.
Yeah. Anything we acknowledge can expand, right? When we ignore it, it retracts in some way. I got to tell you one I've done for years. I wouldn't say I'm humorous or funny, but I do have a wit that comes out, a playful kind of wit that comes out, but it has to be in the situation. And I'm not someone that tells a joke or whatever. But one of the things I do that really helps with when the situation gets tense and a conversation is getting into a debate or there's some tension building, I imagine the people as cartoon characters, and there's a bubble above their head with whatever it is they are saying. The minute I turn this stressful situation into a cartoon with bubbles, inside I am hysterically laughing. It completely diffuses whatever that situation is, and it adds a certain kind of levity, and it brings out another part of me that now has that wit, has that playfulness, that knows how to diffuse a serious situation and turn it into a more playful, lighthearted, fun type of environment.
I think that's so true. And I think one of the things I have a lot of is internal dialogue. And
Mhm.
sometimes I have learned to just say it. I was at the doctor getting, screening for a colonoscopy the other day, and she's like, if your insurance doesn't cover it before you're 50, then you're going to have to wait until April. If they will, you can go ahead and get it done. And she's like, but some of them are picky. It has to be one day after your 50th birthday. And I just said, because my health is going to drastically change over the next 24 hours after my birthday. And she just sort of chuckled. And I was like, sometimes I have those things in my head and I don't say them. And she just thought, she's like, I like your sense of humor. She was a very serious,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
GI doctor. But I think sometimes it's okay to say those things going through your head when you're in a situation that might or might not call for it. Like, you don't normally joke about a colonoscopy too much. It's not fun.
No, no, no. That usually isn't considered a fun topic, but some of the funniest things are heavy topics. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
twist on it. Nancy Friedman actually talked about one which was around death, how she took a death situation and turned it into a fun situation, a funeral. So I think it is all about what's going on in our head and how we then translate it into our day-to-day life. But I got to tell you, this is our goal this year. You, the Tornado of Joy, me, I'm going to have more fun. I think if we make it a conscious decision and we have a list of ways to do that, we're going to become a tornado of joy and, a bodacious, fun person.
I think so. And look at what my husband just handed me the mail, and here are Nancy Friedman's buttons.
Yeah.
I was supposed to wear them on her interview, and they just came in the mail. But I have to tell you this one funny thing. So my husband had a colonoscopy last year, and we're in the thing, and he had told me about his GI doctor, who he couldn't decide if he had had a facelift or hair plugs, but there was something going on in his hairline. So he wakes up in the recovery room, kind of high on the sedation, and loudly starts asking the nurse about the doctor's hair plugs.
No.
He's like, what's up with that? Are those hair plugs? What is he doing? And she
What is
just
it? I want to know.
looked straight ahead and kept on going. So when my doctor was trying to schedule mine, she's like, well, do you want to see the same one he saw? And I said, we're not going back there.
No.
We're not going to have the opportunity to have him. Donald said, well, I wouldn't say it now. And I'm like, the cat's already out of the bag, buddy.
I don't want to go down that road.
We ain't going to that doctor.
Oh, that's funny.
Funny. My husband has no problem with fun or humor.
Good. He's a good inspiration for you. Well, hopefully this conversation is a good inspiration for everyone listening to make 2021 a year filled with more fun.
Agreed.